Gotta give it up to Chris Eubank Jr. Redemption. Revenge is sweet. No question about it. Revenge is a dish best served cold. And Liam Smith, man, he got the cold brunt of all them punches to his head tonight. And it was an excellent performance by the man Chris Eubank Jr. Man, Chris Eubank Jr. fought excellent behind the jab. Bomac, gotta give it up to Bomac, man. Bomac came on and gave this man an excellent game plan in order to get this victory. Sweet victory, no question about it. You see, Chris Eubank Jr.'s jab. He fought well behind the jab, kept pumping the jab, throwing combinations, and this punch output to me is what won him this fight. I think Bomac seen this guy matching hand speed and athleticism. Liam Smith can match the man Chris Eubank Jr. So Eubank from the get-go was letting his hands go. Punch output, his work rate was much higher. You know what I mean? Kept a nice distance. When he got closer to let him unleash them combinations, Liam Smith would begin to start what you call it. He would start clinching, and the first two rounds. It was looking like this is gonna be a very dull hug fest type of fight. You know what I mean? It looked like it was about to be one of those type of fights. You check it. But really and truly, that's all the man Liam Smith had to offer tonight. The first two rounds at least tried to show that he's willing to at least show his strength in there by clinching. His punches ain't do nothing towards the man Eubank Jr. like they did in the first fight, you know. Eubank Jr. even dropped the guy. Was it in round 4 or 5? I believe, was it the fourth or the fifth round? You know what I mean? He dropped him in the fourth or the fifth round. I think in the fourth. In round 5, this man unleashed like a 30 punch combination. A lot of them still got blocked. I thought that the man Eubank Jr. could have and should have probably got this dude up out of there quicker if he was going to the body cage, to the rib cage early and often, because, you know, Chris Eubank Jr., you know, I'm sorry, Liam Smith is not. We've seen the game plan. Canoli's laid out the game plan to go to the man's rib cage. He can't take them body shots. But Eubank, he stayed behind the jab, combinations, uppercut. Oh my gosh, that uppercut. Man, hit the thumbs up when y'all come in this joint. Don't come in here with that eavesdropping stuff. Don't do that. That's what we're not doing over here. The man Eubank's uppercut was like that, yeah, I mean. It was a nice snapping uppercut that Liam Smith was having troubles coping with the velocity and the power and all the fury of punches. Eubank Jr. won every single round in this fight, y'all. Every single round. Round 10, he drops him twice. And that's where the fight ends. He stops him in round 10. He throws some nice jabs, and then he throws a big right hand over the top that catches him a little over the temple, like on the head. And that was the beginning of the end for Liam Smith, because that punch on the top of the head hurt him. Eubank went in for the kill, 2 punches and bunches combinations. The dude went down. He gets up on his 8 count, and Eubank Jr. just jumped on him and threw punches and bunches. Dropped him again. They stopped the fight, man. 10th round stoppage for the man Chris Eubank Jr. And this is actually the best performance I've ever seen him in my life. Yeah, I mean, this is the best performance, especially considering what happened to him in his last fight. Yeah, I mean, you know. Looks like that elbow in the first fight that probably not knocked him down and knocked him out really was the determining factor of why Liam Smith won that fight, because there's no way Liam Smith didn't even win 1 round in this fight. He looked like a novice in there. Chris Eubank Jr. looked like a guy who's a seasoned veteran and a guy who, it comes down to the training, man. Bomac got to give it up there, and Bomac executed a nice game plan. And they came over here to England and they got the job done, you know what I mean? Big ups to Chris Eubank Jr. The first fight I called him a waste man. I gotta take that back because of how he lost the first fight. This second fight, he redeemed himself, and he's no longer a waste man in my opinion. 33-3. He still has never won a world championship in his whole career. It's a damn shame because his pop's a legend. This pops is still not in the International Boxing Hall of Fame. I believe he'll get there one day, and if he does, he should go into the International Boxing Hall of Fame hand to hand with Nigel Benn. And matter of fact, they could throw in a third person. 3 guys going to the ring all together. Nigel Benn, Chris Eubank Sr., and the man Steve Collins. Why not? Yeah, I mean, those guys gave us great entertainment as far as British boxing and as far as those three guys all fighting each other. You know what I mean? Now they didn't fight the American fellas, but that's for a whole nother video. You know what I mean? They ain't fight the Roy Joneses and the Nigel. What's his name? James Toney's and them. You know what I mean? But best believe Nigel Benn wanted all the smoke. Not initially. He wanted all the smoke with the man Roy Jones, but not initially. But that's for a whole nother video. So Chris Eubank gets it done. 10th round stoppage. Excellent, excellent comeback for him. And I would just like to see this guy in a world title fight. I mean, that's what I'd like to see him in a world title fight. If he can't get it done in a world title fight, then I guess we'll never see him as a world champion, you know? Sort of something like the man Lucas Matisse from Argentina, tough 140-pound fighter who was a big puncher. Great fighter in his own right. Excellent fighter, but he never achieved a world championship, you know? Chris Eubank Jr., he's redeemed himself. And, the way he busted up the man Liam Smith's eye, that right eye, it was all due to the jab and then the left and right hooks. Jab, 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 left and right hooks. Jab, jab, left and right hooks. He unleashed a beast on him, and Liam Smith ain't have no answers for him. B Marsh Boxing, I'll catch you guys on the next one. If you're new to the channel, please share and subscribe. I'll catch you guys on the next one. I'm out of here. One.